My brain went. There we go. Setting something. Alright, whenever you guys need a timer, it doesn't matter to me. It could be 15 or 10 seconds. Need 15?
I can do 10.
Alright, I got 10.
Machines don't need anything.
I only need 2 seconds.
Yeah,
About as long
just
as I
need
need to
cast
cast
my
fucking
fire.
Holy Spirit. 1, 2. Boom. That's it. That's all I need. Yo, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Tasting it
Oh, I
dink.
forgot you don't take damage. I was like, I'm gonna proc my thing, and then it didn't do anything.
Did you forget? I have hollow ground?
Yeah, I'm like, here's your shield. I'm gonna use it to proc some AoE shit. Nope.
Just delete your own shield. Good,
Oh,
good prod. Good prod. It's perfect. Part of the plan. Good plan. All part of the tier. Go. Ultimate 5-1. Alright, I'm gonna get hit first. Great. Hooray, I got murdered. 5 switch. 2 and 6 switch. Someone,
Yeah.
Somebody was in the wrong.
looks like 3 was over at 4.
I got
One of those
my
2 were on the wrong
first.
side, and there's a cleave in between. No big deal. Love that diamond limit cut. Oh god, I'm gonna explode.
Yes, Ryan.
Wait, what?
Don't forget it cleaves the other side after.
I know. I was
Synergy,
on the
double
wrong
TB.
side, and it didn't hit me. And so I was like, ran to the other side, and I was like, wait, I ran out of the good side. What?
Forget that when you when the tank dies, you gotta get back on.
I
point
had
before
bleed.
that
Yeah,
happens.
healers are down. Reset.
Yeah.
Healers are down. Just reset. All right.
It's very common death.
Remember, for
of the tank.
diamond, it's -4. So if your numbers are above 4, -4, go over to those spots.
Yep.
It's a math equation. It's not prime numbers. Thank God. If it was prime numbers, I'd fucking scream. All right.
Oh god, I still remember that one raid where you had to do like the math and
Yes.
like
Fuck
half the
that.
raid dies every time.
What's a prime number? And you just pick one.
It's diamond. We're doing
Oh,
diamond.
no.
So
Oh, just wipe it. Just reset it. The way we're doing diamond is literally, if you have 1, 2, 3, or 4, you go to 1, 2, 3, or 4 waymarks. If you have 5, 6, 7, 8, you go in between, and then you swap out -4 to that partner when they get cleaved.
Yeah.
We're not doing the traditional north-south. We're not doing that. We're doing it the normal intended way. We're doing it the diamond extreme way. Basically, that's what that is. All right. Because doing it the other way for some people, even me, that's a really weird method. Unless I was barsing, I wouldn't give a shit. I would do something like that, you know.
Even then, like, there's no way to actually get the boss to stay in one area.
True. And not like we're doing an entire strategy based around our black mage and just keeping him in one spot.
Yeah.
Even then, nobody does it around the black mage.
I've seen a group that does it. A YouTube video of them doing it, but yeah, it's not normal. No.
traditional strat.
Oh, what the?
What
Yeah,
the-
whatever.
I don't know why my brain registered that way. Wow, I got one again. What are the odds? That looks like a perfect die. Good job.
Ooh.
Good shit. First Agonies is free.
DPS are going out.
Oh.
Reprisal. Remember, if you're wing, you're south. You're snake, you're in. And pay attention to cleave. Leading south and north first. Good shit, guys.
Next for baiting in the center for Doc Dome.
Yep. We are going yellow. Go. Good shit.
Strength of Agonies, DPS are southeast, tanks healers northeast or northwest.
Roll Agonies.
Yeah, make sure you guys move.
Wow. I thought I was out of it.
Alright. Invuln? That's gonna be rough. Have an intervention. Divine Veil and Reprisal. That should help a little bit. Gotta get garlic up quick. Alright, we're good.
Yep.
Light parties? Light party 2 was supposed to be south for that, but it don't matter. Alright, corners. Range to corners. Cleaves.
Alright, we cash.
Good shit, good shit, good shit. We're on point for cash. DPS wise. Alright, check your timer.
That would explain a
20.
lot.
20 with wing.
I don't have that one.
Wait. Oh, I have 16.
Yeah,
I have
we're
16.
switching.
Yeah, that's swapped. No, I fucked. My brain misread that for a minute.
20's in.
8s are in.
8's in. 8's in. 8.
Ah,
12s are in.
16 in.
16s are in. Swap.
All right, swap. Like, wait a minute. I have 16. I'm supposed to go south. Not 12. Aggro, I got it. Thank God for Divine Veil. They need to buff the fuck out of Divine Veil. It's too weak. Dark Spears, go to your corners.
ah.
Healed myself there. I got a little spooked.
Alright, this is the same as the first exchange of agonies.
Freebie. Good shit, guys. Alright.
This is going to be either 4 or B or safe. Wait for his P2. Alright, 4 safe.
I didn't make it over there in time. I invulned because I was spooked, and it was the perfect time to do it. Holy shit. Everyone move away from me. I still have invuln up. Okay, good. We're good. That was beautiful. I died to the bleed.
This was after synergy.
I had fucking Holy Shell up. I gotta get healed there.
Cash 2.
We're not on point on DPS. DPS died too much.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No.
The A is safe, and then like over near 4 is safe. Make sure you're pointing away. Make sure you're pointing your way.
We actually had to do the mechanic. Fair. Even with that LB, it's not gonna be enough. Dark Dome.
Alright, 1 is safe. I think.
It is. The non-tethered version.
It was pretty much free.
That was, yeah. I'm just gonna take these hits because this is an
Free, I should
enrage.
say.
This is an enrage, but you know, good regardless.
Energy. Watch the threat. Watch the threat.
Somebody else got the LB because I had get rised. I didn't evoke with me. That's my bad. Then again, I shouldn't have died.
Free enrage incoming. And we're dead. Congrats, guys.
enrage.
It's your age.
Yeah. Just need to die less. And
Yeah, that's the enrage. Just wall it. Just wall it. Save yourself the time. That was good though. That was a good first pull.
Yeah.
Nice.
First pull once we figured out
Now
the other
fucking
cards.
improve that.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right. DPS just don't die. That's it. Just clean all that shit up and we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna slap the 10-second button. Everyone ready? Or does anyone need a minute to take a piss?
I'm gonna take this quick.
All right. Go ahead. Take a bio.
Alright.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Munching on spaghetti.
That's your raid food.
Yeah, that's my raid food. I'm eating spaghetti right now.
You know what? I was gonna drink a beer to that, but nah. I'll just have a soda. Actually, you know what? I give a fuck.
I normally don't.
Oh,
I have a
that's a picture and a half.
fruitcake Mountain Dew. I don't know if I should drink this.
That's the thing.
Fruitcake
Okay.
Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's brand new.
Hmm.
It's I don't have a thing for it. Pretty wonk. Well, for some reason, it's not picking up sound from. Fuck.
But
Gotta get that edgy singing music in. Turn background music on. The part where I start bobbing my head, right? Alright, I'm gonna give this fruitcake Mountain Dew a try. First, though, have this.
Fruitcake Mountain Dew is so bad.
Is
I
it?
think it's horrible.
Is it? I've
I
been
think
holding
it's
off on the idea of
horrible.
tasting this.
I couldn't even drink all of it.
Dude, it's fucking horrible.
The problem is it tastes exactly how you expect it to taste, and that's the problem.
That's the problem.
I'm like, they won't make it taste exactly like a fruitcake. I'm like, it tastes like cinnamon and like, like fruity cinnamon, kind of like eating like a. God,
Alright, I'm there.
like a cinnamon
think,
cooked apple. Kind of tastes like that, but
I think we have another one that's out doing something.
Pancake mode. I'm gonna hit ready check.
Yeah.
I'm tab doing a thing real quick. It's a thing. I'm ready to do some hard content and taste some horrible fruitcake Mountain Dew. Alright. Oh, it smells fucking weird. It smells like raisins. What the fuck? It smells like raisins, blueberry, and cake. Hold on. I don't know what to think of this.
Oh, I was just typing in Discord. I'm ready.
It tastes like bubble gum. I kind of like it. It tastes like fucking bubble gum. What the fuck? Alright.
really, I did not get that taste whatsoever.
It tastes like bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
Drinking bubble gum.
It tastes like
Yum.
bubble gum, candy, and cake. I fucking like it. It's
My daughter hates her toothpaste because she keeps getting like bubble gum and like kid flavored stuff. And she like it's all anybody buys for her, and she just got super pissed the other day because she has like 2 separate tubes of like bubble gum flavored, you know,
Nope.
get toothpaste, and she just like takes it out, sits it on the thing, looks at me, and just like, I don't want to use this, Dad.
I sent the star, didn't I? Alright, we're all ready? Do another ready check. My brain was off, and I didn't hit the button.
Two people said they were back, but we were missing 3, so I think
I didn't hit the
Samurai said they had to be right back too. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Samurai doesn't want to be back yet.
Food's
So.
about to drop. We just got a priest doodles dodging rate,
Yeah.
and I think we're good. I mean, Reaper being dead half the fight with Brink in addition is just not good enough. That's basically like 75% of your DPS out the window, which every DPS individually should be doing about 15% of Savage Boss's health. So that's basically close to 70%. We're just waiting for Rang to get back. Nah, you're good where you are. I'd rather not search for another tank. And Dark is
really
broken
normally-
DPS.
I don't know. Gunbreaker tops it.
That your main?
No,
Okay, then no.
I main white mage, but I just kind of do everything. Gunbreakers have a higher DPS threshold for ADPS and RDPS.
Oh, he's back.
Perfect. All right, let's go.
Knight is 2, and then
Alright.
Paladin, then Warrior.
Everybody re-eat and let's go.
Just save up your mana for bursts. That's about all you do.
I'm ready to go burst and go boom boom. All right, clean up that dips. Let's go. Did you pop a tincture already?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a misclick.
Dude, I do like every time. What are you talking about? Just 3-1 just for you. I'm so bad with DPS on Sage, it's not even. Probably should anyways.
It still hits like a goddamn brick. Yo, can I get some healing? I know I'm far away.
You take that, healers? Don't heal them.
Just kidding.
I got 3.
Don't even really have the move.
8's supposed to be on the other side. Doodle, you're on the wrong side. Swapping your partner's 4.
Discounted. My bad.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Just correct it quickly without healing anybody, and... Off tank got clipped. Fuck. At least it's the off tank, that's... better it wasn't the deeps.
Others.
Oh, that was close.
And it didn't hit sprint.
2 DPS down. We're at 80%, nobody should be dead. jerked. Yo, this bubble gum tastes amazing. I got bleed. It hurts. Had to clem. Snakes in, wings out. Check for cleave. Cleave is north and south first.
No, 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 no. Oh, I thought I got it. I'm good.
I got hit by
I got hit. Damn.
Don't mind me, I'm just over here casting clem.
Safe is 1A.
And move. Runs roll agony.
Oh.
Oh god. It's too close! Garlic!
I tried to pop sprint.
I
don't
know.
think it went
I
through.
know. I popped passage and that wasn't enough.
That's what I get for running to the uptime spot for the support. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the uptime spot. It's right there.
Alright, quick 10-second countdown.
Just enough for me to get some spaghetti.
Spaghetti!
And
How do I not have background for derp? This is not good.
y'all about to just take a shit load of damage. Okay, you did get it.
I-
And
I have my stance on. I hit it first. I did too. Oh. That might have been what did it. I'm missing a person over here. I'm 8. Alright, good. Good shit. Should have adjusted and threw an intervention on you earlier, my bad. That cleric. Oh well.
I think it should be in.
Yep, that's correct.
I was out of that, but
Gonna go right for fucking here. Leaving north and south first. middle you were in that.
Yeah.
Who's gonna kill me? Yep.
Ooh. Something got me.
Basically, okay, reset. We don't need any deaths before 70% or 80%. That's just, it's got to be clean, because the check's pretty harsh. It'll be much harder to even come close to the chance of clearing if we're having more than 2 or 3 deaths before 70. That's too much. All right, pull again. Gotta dodge the simple shit first. If we take a death or 2 on Kachexia, it's still clearable, but like, we can't be taking deaths before that. I overlapped Reckless Cat just now in frustration, whatever. Oh, fine. Good, I have it this time, hopefully. I burned fucking Reckless Cat in Rage. That was the worst I've ever done right there. That was cardinal fucking sin.
Kill chain.
Probably the worst DPS pull I've done so far, and probably will be.
Oh, DPS are out.
I don't have anything to mitigate this.
Got you, fam.
That fucking reprisal at the last second. Don't ask why.
That was
Start
the wrong
going
one.
mid.
Yep.
You're going
Yellow
yellow.
save.
Yellow safe.
The roll agonies. Yes, or southeast.
No.
What happened there? There seemed there's too many people mid for that.
One, our stack marker must have got confused because they
So there's
stayed
3
in.
here, that means that this was done correct. Someone over here
had a
fucked up.
stack marker over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Don't get your agonies mixed up. 1 sec. Alright.
Oop.
Healer dip. issue?
Oh, well, he left the party.
Did you leave Discord?
He's still here.
Are you good, dude?
That was the other one.
Wait, did we s-
Who?
Well, we have 7, so I think he
Hi,
left.
day. Oh. Well, I guess we're re-PFing for a different white mage. I don't know.
Alright.
Fair enough. I should probably mainly look for a peer healer, not a barrier healer. Fix it.
I mean, you could look for whatever. I can just swap
Oh.
to anything.
Okay. Take your word for it. I'm gonna go white mage. Go big boom damage.
I mean, my white mage has more gear than my sage.
And do it. I don't know why you're using Sage then.
Oh, because I'm trying to be better at sage.
Help me carry them right now, please.
Okay, I got you, fam.
Perfect.
I mean, the other white mage had.
I was healing
Back
myself for a lot of the shit. It was pissing me off. And I was healing
They
the other
were
DPS.
pissed.
I know, and it was frustrating. I'm like, what the fuck?
I can tell you, healing. They were doing a lot. They were doing like 43%. At about 10k healing a second.
I know, it wasn't bad for damage, but like, they could have healed a tiny bit more. Considering that
No,
they're...
that was their healing.
Oh.
Their healing was 10k a second, which is. That's pretty good. That's pretty normal.
I usually do 12 or 14k.
Their overheal, like our stuff was the same. Like we pretty much, I just healed a little bit more, but that's just because I was over shielding.
We still weren't getting enough heals. I was dying to bleeds. Like, that's... For this fight, it's usually safe to do 12k. 11, 12k. 14k maximum, I mean, that's overcapping it, but... That's to recover if you have regens up. Just to be extra safe, just shift cast the regens and just have them up anyway. Because the bleeds, man. The fucking bleeds this tier.
Yeah, I can't see
I'd rather
it
not die
right
to
now,
bleeds.
but I can tell you if they were using their shields on you. I don't think they were because I didn't see any of.
I didn't see a Divine Veil at all.
So see, I'm like, I didn't see Divine Benison. There we go. I didn't see any of those.
I think
I
he
think
threw
I
out
saw
his
him using
shield.
Aquaveil. So
Did he-
you're thinking of Aquaveil, right? That's the 10-second one. That's probably the more
Did he
important
throw
one to
out
get.
his shield during right at the start where I pop Hollow Ground? He thought, oh, he burned his shield. And I was taking a Tank Buster raw, which that wouldn't have saved me anyway. I mean, that would have fucking killed me regardless. That
You
needs to
actually can
be
take a lot of these raw if you have like a really good secondary tank. that
a good secondary
knows
tank
how
that
to
pops
knit you.
every single CD and has nothing afterward. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we do it. No, we do it for 7. So I was being a Dark Knight, and then the dude had raid map Abyss for Gunbreaker or Paladin, one of the two. And all I did was just give him TBN and Ablation every single shared buster,
Give
and they
him
would
pan and
survive.
let him use every CD.
Well, I mean, we had Rin healing on Sage, so like he was. It was pretty easy because I don't know, just a lot of people who knew what. Actually, hold up, I have a fucking clip from that. We did purgation with 3 people.
The fuck?
Yeah, half the fucking party died, and it was just 2 tanks and the healer, and we were like, Bryn's like, stay here, we can do this. I'm like, all right.
You just sleep out it?
Yeah, pretty much just waited till the last thing went off, and then ran over to the middle to hide from tank busters, and then got an LB3, raised the whole party, and ended up clearing on the fucking
Oh
on a
shit.
raid.
Easy way to do it.
I've learned so much from playing with like a lot of the streamers. I just go onto their shit, play with them. They'll hop in Discord. They'll tell you some shit that you didn't know, and then all of a sudden you're better. Like I discovered that mitigation for those bleeds only matters if it's on you beforehand.
I discovered that intervention has a reason. And I've been playing Paladin for fucking years. I never fucking use intervention. I just clem people. So now I'm like, I don't want to ever touch Holy Sheltron again. I just want to heal other people. Fuck it. I'm a green tank now. Spicy little regen
You
again.
have
Don't
a
care
lot of
for it.
abilities, two things that they do, but like they make it so a lot of the things that you're dealing with in the fight don't use those two things.
Like cover. The fuck uses cover?
Or like Halos. Like Halos is really good, right? But they had to change it to make it really good because like
It did
it's like
nothing.
here's a heal and a shield and then you're done. So it's like you either use the shield or you use the heal from it. Because most of the time the next damage you're gonna take is too spread out for that to help. Unless you're doing like P8S and then you got, back-to-back hits often. But
I would like them to get rid of the 2 stuns that Paladin has. It just makes no sense to have shield,
Oh.
bash, and kick. It's stupid.
We got 2 white mages.
It's good for things like POTD. If you're
I
trying to
get
clear as
that.
paladin.
I get that, but it doesn't really need to. It only really needs 1 with a cooldown. Or just give it 2 instances or 2 uses, like 2 charges.
I mean, it's very niche even then because of diminishing returns. So you want to use it on 2 different mobs.
I think you should just turn it into intervention and have a shorter cooldown and have 2 charges. It'd be simpler, and then you can just get rid of shield bash, keep kick.
Yeah.
That makes
did-
sense.
okay. 14 25 015 proceed.
Proceed.
Oh, I sold another mount and for like 15 mil.
Still?
Night whistle. Pegasus whistle or whatever.
No, the Criterion mounts.
Wow.
I've sold like 4 of them. I've made like 50. I'd have to go look at somewhere around 55 million gil since 6.25.
I have 53k. Want to take my money? At this point, I'm fucking broke half the time.
This is how I afford like crafted gear. So I just go and
You just
find a
go
way to
do
get a
fight.
bunch of gear real quick, and then I'm like, okay, now I can just waste all this on crafted gear and materia shit.
Jack shit with it, and just have it sit in inventory, and then it's like, oh, okay, I can go get whatever I want.
Ah,
I
okay.
guess.
I have a house because I don't really do housing stuff. My FC leader does all the housing stuff, so I just have her do the shit.
You bash me with that ignore symbol. It's perfect. I love it. Oh shit. We got a legend for a healer.
Oh.
I didn't give them the.
He hasn't done P8S yet, though.
He hasn't done.
This is probably his alt class. That's got to be his alt class. Actually, I don't know. No? That's definitely got to be a main class. There's no way he's got that many upgrade materials. For
I'm
an
about to
alt
say he's
class.
got an ultimate clear. I don't think he would. Unless he's running multiple ultimate clear counts, which
Well, like anything I do on this character, I do on my other one. So like both my characters have all the same like levels of fights done. So it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, look at the amount of people that have like ultimate clears on 2 separate characters.
yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do that. I usually just clear all 4 and then lock the character, get rid of it.
It's because most people just get through it. They do it once and they're like, I'm fucking out.
Yeah, I know the feeling. It's one of those things. I never want to do DSR again. The Nidhogg phase sucked. The checkpoint's feasible too. Doesn't get for a challenge. Anyway, it's. I was waiting for the healer to get in here. I don't know if they joined or not. They did.
He's
Okay,
here?
we're good.
Yeah,
All right, perfect. How you doing, Sif? All right, let's go. 10 seconds. Anyone need anything longer than 10? Good. No objections. All right, let's go.
I'm not optimized enough to use all 15 seconds, so it's opener for a Sage.
I realistically only need 2. Still hits like a brick.
Oh, every instance you don't have cardio.
Healer stance problems.
Yo, I'm waiting for him to bring back cleric stance. So
DPS stance.
make
That's when you're
make me
getting old.
swap job. You have to swap between damage.
Yo, you're a red tank now. Congrats. Yeah, keep your aggro up. Perfect. Four, okay. Didn't see it behind the fucking cross-out sign. They've needed to fix that since last expansion and they never fixed it. The UI changes that they're doing gonna fix the sign issue when it comes to the diamond mechanic. Because the markers overlap. That's always been a fucking problem.
When did I cook that again?
Yes, I am.
I don't know why I popped fight or flight that early.
Oh, this game's lying. My shield went out before that.
Yeah, my window for fight or flight now fucked. Oh well. I'll fix it. Here, this is Dark Ash. Yep. Dark Orb. Dark Dome.
Yellow said.
Party.
Agonies. DPS southeast.
I somehow moved out of that in time. Frame perfect. What the fuck? Should have got the damage down, but I didn't. I moved into the safe spot and out of it in an instant. I don't think I should have been able to do that though. Divine Veil's up for no reason. Hopefully we get a raid wide soon to burn it. Otherwise I wasted it.
Alright, in this
Play
case,
party.
the two.
We're doing fucking amazing right now, guys. Leaving north-south first.
You ready? Got debuffs?
It checks you, check timers. I got clipped by Doodle.
Wait,
Oh, my bad.
Fuck.
what?
20 seconds are in.
That's gonna kill me.
Alright, oats are in.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just got clipped. I'm dead.
Oh.
12.
Healer LB maybe?
I was at 12. I think someone was in my spot.
Ah, that's not happening. As it literally came right afterward. Fucking wonderful.
You guys doing 28-12?
28,
16.
12, 16, yes. That's the standard.
Okay,
We're
I
doing
was up
regular
north
strat.
At 20 on 1, and Doodle, I think it was. You were in the... What number were you?
I thought I was 12, but I might have.
If you were 12, you would have been over by B.
Yeah, he got the B a little late, and then it kind of clipped into me. I was over it too, so that killed me in a process. You gotta check your number first and use that, and then swap to the side you need to be on. If we can pass Cachexia without any deaths, you know, the DPS check's a joke at that point. If we don't, it's still gonna be fucking rough if we LB3 or for either tank or healer for any of the other mechanics afterward. I'd rather we don't have to do that. Giga Chad gun. Shut the fuck up! God damn it! All right, no. I'm gonna overlap my fucking flight again. You watch.
Move in a little bit, Chad. Please.
What?
Move in a little bit. There you go.
Change now. Okay, perfect.
You're in my bubble now.
Oh. In your safe space.
My asylum.
Yeah. The insane asylum, right?
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
that's why you're in it.
Like there might have been a mistake here. I'm spooked.
I just accidentally went there first when I should have been second. I ran back to good.
I think we fixed it. I just seen people a little bit all over the place there and got a little concerned.
Yeah, I was 7 and I accidentally ran immediately to 3. Then I ran back before it hit, so...
Change of agonies. DPS are out.
Kaz?
Make sweet prince.
No,
That was straight up me. I ran right the hell up.
He misread his hands, my bad.
Move in a little bit. Sorry. I'm a little far away. Leaving east-west first.
Alright, these are roll agonies incoming. DPS southeast.
No,
Nope, wait,
not
I'm
yet.
sorry, Dark Dome. Dark Dome, I'm sorry, I'm on.
Yeah. I'm about to say that we didn't even get dome
Now
yet.
blue is safe. Blue is safe.
Now it's close.
Now we have that one.
You got info for this?
Okay. Have fun healing that.
I've got Benny.
Perfect. Divine Veil and Reprisal, we're good. That is perfect mitigation.
Okay, yellow safe and purple safe.
Corners. East-west cleave first.
Alright, get ready for cash. Cash is coming.
Oh,
I'm 12 garlic.
Dual predation,
I'm
20 is
also
in.
at 12, but I was wing.
I was wing.
8s are in.
I wing.
There's
Wow.
only one. When
Yeah,
two people get the
I-
number, there's only one side. Had wing and 12.
I could have sworn I also had wing and 12.
All right, let's
I mean, it wasn't really that somebody was out of place. Somebody like ran through the center and capped me as they were trying to get to their spot.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, let me know when you're ready. Cap my kneecaps.
Or like Kachexia, I just stand right smack dab in the center of the arena because then it's easier to just go out at your angle.
They
Naz?
the problem was that they ran to the wrong spot first, then realized they ran to the wrong side first, and then they were running across. And shit, you know. It was,
Oh, samurais don't have a dash like Reaper does.
Especially with this boss, like when you dash, you just go to his like out ring, so it's like
Stand in the middle and pop sprint.
Hell yeah!
True. Yeah. Yeah,
And
and
then
they were the
extra speed.
and they were the 8 seconds because of course they were. It happens, yeah.
Yeah, the debuff color. You know, most people look at the color but not look at the actual symbol for it, and they will get thrown off by that. If you have purple, that's a snake. That means you go to the wing. If it's green, you go to the other one. So look at
Yeah, it's
don't
fine.
actually look at the color, look at the actual icon. Cuz I mean that's more than enough. If you get your timers right, that's the one thing that matters. Getting the side wrong, that's we shouldn't be seeing any running back one way or the other. Best way to handle that, move closer to the center under her hitbox. And just be ready for Kachexi's timer, because that way if you're in the middle, you can adjust to either side quicker. That way you're not running from like B all the way over to 4 and B lining across the fucking middle. And then let's say, for example, everyone's already in place, 20s are going in first, you're running from B, uh-oh, you're supposed to be at D, you're going to clip the person that's over at 4 and basically murder them. That's no bueno, that we can't do that. Anyway, everyone ready for the next pool?
I think.
Okay. I just turned the light on. Ah, I can see.
What's the point of animation?
animation.
I mean, the guy that
I'm
made
just like
Suction Cup
reading
Man.
through more of what Haima is, and I was like, wait. I'm like, half of it isn't used until after it runs out, so you have to just sit there and make sure the tank lives for 15 seconds.
Can we reset?
What did you do? Did you run into the wall?
No, I didn't get healed enough. I was too far away again. I was out of healer range. That was on me.
You don't have to go that far, you know.
Well,
You really
I,
don't.
I don't know. That's
Stand, like, if you stand right where I'm
yeah.
at,
I know where the
and then you
stand. It's just
and
my
then you pull it,
instinct to be like
then you
standing on his
dash, and then you
hitbox.
stand right on the other side in that little, can't mark it, but
My instinct is to stand directly outside the hitbox for some reason. I don't know why I'm not doing that anymore. That was my fuck up. I don't want to talk about it. Pretend it didn't happen.
What's your question about high mason or whatever?
it's just the way that the stacks, like, it takes like 15 seconds for the full thing to apply, and it has to have stacks left for it to heal afterwards.
And I'm not gonna use a ting for this. I fucked that up. I don't deserve to.
What about Haima, like the single
Yeah,
target?
single target.
I mean, you can put that on someone like a tank that's taking a bleed effect, and it would be totally fine.
Literally what I just did. But
Yeah.
the problem is he invulns, so it takes a second before it goes off, and then it
Mhm.
instantly caps. Yeah, see that? It just went from it went from 5 stacks down to like 1.
Yeah. It's more that you get value out of the individual shields that it provides per stack. Like, because each bleed will be reduced because your Haima will have
The effect, yeah.
yeah, the shield effect.
Alright, DPS, alright.
Rip the last few seconds of my tank there. My uptime. Uh-oh, boss isn't straight, my bad. Oh well. He'll jump back to the middle in about a second here. Hopefully.
His DPS on me.
Rest in peace, True North. Thought he would have jumped by now, but
Let's just pretend she's going to.
yeah, it's better this way. There we go, there we go.
And
Leaving north and south.
Watch out.
Somehow Seraph was in the perfect spot. Like right in the middle.
under the boss. I'm going to put them.
Purple save, yep. Wall agonies.
Gonna explode. For a second there, I thought you voked. I'm like, wait, what? I wasn't paying attention at all.
Yellow and purple, or say?
Corners. DPS is fucking amazing right now, guys.
No, nothing.
Get under the boss. We're ready for the checks here.
Check timers.
Dual predations incoming. 20s are in.
8's in.
8s are in.
Harlequin.
Yep.
Out. Right, in. Out.
And then 16s.
In. Fucking beautiful, guys. Fucking wonderful. Perfect Achexia. Pat yourself on the back. Maybe drink a little piss afterward. I don't know.
I almost forgot about the swap.
Thank Buster.
Here we go. I don't have invuln. Don't worry about it. Mega CD. Champ. I don't have anything to mitigate that. Perfect. I'm not hard casting Holy Spirit for that. The DPS loss. Alright, your corners. Remember, you dropped Dark Dome.
Doodle. Doodle. Come on, buddy.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's right, guys.
Just don't die. That's all. We're at
This
the
is gonna
point
be
where we need to
opposite.
be.
It's gonna be opposite the first one.
This is the Raw Agonies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's opposite the first one.
Pardon?
So healers are in. Healers and tanks are in. I got a bubble under the boss. That means you need to get over here.
Oh.
And on this
3
boss,
or
we-
A will be safe. Get ready to run. A is safe. A.
I got clipped by that. Mm. I have it. I have it. Don't worry. Avoid me like the plague. I applied my Holy Celtron for the bleed.
Should be cash 2 coming up, right? Nope, Dark Wolf. Dark Wolf first then.
You still procced my thing. Let's go.
Ooh, bye. Sorry, hold on, man.
Cash 2.
Are you guys tank LB in this?
No, we're gonna do it manually. We're gonna save it. Save it for DPS.
Alright.
Or
Alright,
for
make sure you do it
healer.
right.
Emergency.
Make sure you do it right.
Don't forget your
Yeah,
other
everyone's
marker.
on the
Do not
right
auto cleave
side.
somebody.
Make sure not to puke on you. No, we gotta swap out.
Big marker, go away. Big
Marker, go away. Marker, go away.
Oh, wait, how much is one?
Wow, nice work. Jesus.
We could just fucking do enough damage. This is it.
Hit a res doodle and head doodle to the LB. But, you know, whatever, we got it.
Dark Dome. Remember, it's same. Safe spot's yellow.
Going to yellow, go to yellow.
Doodle almost fucking died there. Jesus Christ. All right,
That was me.
DPS. DPS. Just focus.
This is super easy.
Yep.
So you stand on the 1 and 2. You stand on your healers. And then you just rotate. Boom. You don't need to worry about light parties or anything like that. Take close to me. Oh, thank you.
Voked. I voked. Game. What the? Oh, it don't matter.
Fucking wonderful.
No chest, but I don't even give a fuck. That's all we needed.
Oh. Hey, we did it. That's
We.
Ah, fucking
Got
suck.
my book.
Alright. Now time to go learn 7. Alright, who's ready?
Oh,
Oh
shit.
boy. Alright, so I don't know anything.
Yeah.
So this will be a great time.
I
I
know
really
barely
don't want to
anything.
take that again. I've done it once and it's just fucking painful.
What, 7?
As Sage, yeah, because I have to run so fucking far.
One of our healers left.
Steph just said, I have enough. That's it.
Because
They couldn't take, they physically couldn't take any more pain. They said, fuck this, I'm out.
He said, see ya.
Fuck
And then
this shit, I'm out.
dip.
You did
Say
good
fuck
though.
this shit, I'm out.
Much better than the other healer. Holy shit.
No,
Now, if only we can, replace that
Actually,
healer in
healing
P7.
wise, he did the same. He just didn't overheal as much.
Alright, now.
He was more directed with it, so he chose individual things instead of doing AoE heals.
ah,
Fresh prog,
So,
reg
he was
strats.
using lilies. He's using lilies to heal you when your bleed would start getting really low. So it would proc his Afflatus.
I tried to hit the. Oh. Lost the Sam.
yeah, he said he was gonna head off, so.
Alright, so take care. You're free to stay in here. I don't. Did he already leave?
Yeah, here, there.
Oh.
Yeah, he left the party on the Discord, or
Uh,
the voice chat. He didn't leave the Discord, but
Scream. Now, how many people to clear?
Clear 7.
I think we all need to clear 7.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think everybody's cleared 5 and 6. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think there was a
I did
clear for 3
5
people for the
yesterday.
first time, but it didn't display it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't
Well,
display.
there-
That's weird.
You only be able to tell by looking at the poetics that you were supposed to get from it, because then you can see the bonus based
Yeah,
on
I-
the people.
Bonus poetics.
The amount of I guarantee you're gonna watch people first clearing people through a bunch of random shit like this. The second the next relic comes out, because you're gonna have people who are gonna have to probably grind some form of currency that's gonna really help if you have new people to something.
Ah,
Honestly,
You can
instead of just
cap
giving you
poetics and things like that
astronomy,
so fast.
instead of giving you bonus
If-
astronomy for clearing a savage, should be giving you the weekly tome.
I haven't even had to do like anything else except raiding to get my caps every week. I'm at like
Besides
450 and I've
maps.
done nothing but go into raids.
If I just do nothing but raid, I could see that, but like, I don't want to do that to see it.
yeah.
I'd rather just get through doing maps and a little bit of everything, but like, just getting 100 at the other tome is kind of ass. I don't know. You're on P8 phase 2, which fucking Godspeed, and I can already tell that's gonna be a nightmare.
Actually, I think phase 2 is easier than phase 1, but like
I've
that's
been
just
hearing that a lot, but looking at
phase 1
the
is just like
icons are
Pinex from last tier. It's just It's not that it's ridiculously hard. It's just
Signs are weird.
there's a lot of variation to every single fucking mechanic. Where it's like, okay, now you have to go to this spot, or you cast this. Now you have to go to a completely different spot, a completely different part of the map. You're like, well, shit.
You have to take a piss. It's Wednesday, and you're wearing a blue shirt. That's how you clear the mechanic.
Good luck.
Yeah, that. Oh, and you can only clear it on a Tuesday in game. In game Tuesday.
You're not clearing it if you get
With
dog
Eorzean
one.
time, 4 in the morning.
You're
with
not gonna
chocolate
get
pudding.
through phase 1 if you get dog one first. Everyone will just die. Someone will fuck up the knockback. Somebody else will take too much damage, and then
I'm just happy there's a fucking checkpoint on 2 if 1 is that bad, as I've been hearing, because if 1 is that bad, the door boss, it should fucking deserve a checkpoint.
Is it checkpoint?
My knowledge, if
P8,
you
yeah.
die on P8 phase 2, you do.
it's 6.5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, and once you get there, it's pretty much like Ruby Extreme all over again. Here's your door boss, and on right there.
Yeah, it's the exact same as last year, so same as P4. And I don't know if E12 had a checkpoint.
I
can't
think you
remember if it did or
restarted
not,
on
'cause
Oracle if you
like,
did.
4 and E4 and E8 had phase transitions where the boss changed, but there was no check. I don't remember. Well,
E4 didn't, and it should have one.
I don't know. I think the hecticness of it makes it fun because, like, it was just
I hated phase 1 and I
you're
hated
like,
phase 2 more.
you gotta fucking do damage in a hectic situation for like.
You gotta
10
do
minutes. Good luck.
damage while fucking cardinal positions, left, right, center, in every fucking direction on a tic-tac-toe grid are being cleaved. Just fucking breaking from under your feet and being raised. I think it's a fucking horrifying fight. As bad as E9, and I hated that fight too, because I get fucking terrified of the disappearing floor bullshit. I have a phobia of disappearing floors beneath my feet, okay? I can't do that shit.
Hell yeah. I think 5.2 was when I.
High pish chat. What the fuck? People are using yell in fucking limbs and saying high pish chat. Because it's yellow by default.
So my co-healer for our static just messaged me and he's like, I'd like to file a complaint. He's like, for I still feel like a bag of dicks. And I was like, okay, well, get some lube and put it in that bag of dicks, and that might help.
A pile of rusty nails and some glass. Put it in there.
Some Gorilla Glue, just roll around in the shit. You'll be fine. Make sure they're rusted too. No, he's worried he might have COVID. He doesn't want to fucking get himself checked, so he's just holding up in his room.
If we make it to Inviolate Purgation, I'm gonna fucking cry.
I mean, honestly, it's actually pretty easy to do that.
I'm saying if we make it there, everyone understands it, and we manage to do it without a fuck up. First try. I'll cry. I'll cry a singular fucking tear, because that... I don't know, it just looks confusing as shit. The sleepo version of it. But then the regular version, which Hector shows first, I think that was like mentally fucking with me, because like, you split into the tank healer and DPS only parties, and you're literally just rocking left and right. And I just think that's like just as bad, if not worse.
What's weird is a lot of time those like dumb mechanics that like waste your time and are harder. Like those are so much easier to just learn for some reason when you're initially doing something. And I've never figured that out. It's like here's the most complicated version of this mechanic. If you're not looking like like learning blind, not like later when you're looking at a video, but I don't know, it's just weird. Like even when I was like first doing like P5 day 1, like when we got the Ruby 5, everyone just Like everyone was just like, all right, we already know what to do. Like it wasn't even like a conversation.
I saw in one of the PFs that was trying to clear 6. It was fucking nonsense. It makes no sense to me why they were doing this. They were doing diamond quarter. I was like, what the fuck is diamond quarter? And the way that they were describing it,
You probably is it for limit cut?
it's a version of limit cut. So there's the one where they
They
run
put it
north
all
and
in one
south.
corner so it forces the boss to stay at a certain angle.
Yeah, so basically they were doing that. They were like, yeah, run over to 1 if you're 8, and then, like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 8. And I'm just like, that leaves the person to move out of the way next to no fucking room. And
It's a parsing thing, and you can do it if everyone's really close to the center of the boss. Because
yeah,
then you'd have to take like one step and you're out of the AoE.
right, because the closer you are, the shorter the distance to move out. But
Yeah, so they just have them rotate through, because then the boss will stay at the same angle all the time, and then the DPS can get.
well, I joined because it
Like-
said Hector Strat, and I joined in that. I didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and when they were doing it, I was like 7 or something, and I was just trying to figure out what the fuck are they doing, because the markers, I looked around, it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4 to corners like normal limit cut. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta adjust this quickly. I cleaved the whole fucking party by accident because I didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I'm like, why is everyone ganged up over here? I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's what the fuck they meant by modified quarter limit cut bullshit. Where they're all fucking stacking, and the one black mage wasn't moving at all. I'm like,
This is
Fuck it, just leave him in the opposite corner, and then just
yeah, fuck him. Leave him in the corner and leave him alone.
everyone just stand to the side and hope for the best.
slander. As a black mage, I refuse to move.
I was doing a run of P6 with Arthur's and he played Black Mage and he was fucking screaming about doing everything relative. He was kidding, but it was just fucking hilarious. He's like just come to the Black Mage. Come to the Black Mage for the stack. I don't want to move. Because he didn't
Fuck
put his
the-
ley lines down between the two. So you know when you do the two stacks, right? They're
Yeah.
either northeast and then like southwest, or they're northwest or southeast.
Yeah.
He didn't put his ley lines in the middle, so what happened is he had to leave the box to go to the other stack, and the healer could have just moved down, like a little further south, and he'd have been in the fucking things.
Pure horror. Horror. Just absolute horror.
And he just committed to it and got himself killed, and I was like, yep, way to be, my guy.
I think what I'm gonna do one day is be absolutely fucking lazy and make a 15 ability macro that's just the entire black mage rotation. Just a one button press and just sit on ley lines. And basically just walk away for like 10 seconds. And see if it actually just lets me survive all the mechanics. If there's ever a situation where we're running a static and I'm just sitting alone in the fucking corner with ley lines, I'm just gonna pop a macro and walk away.
I wonder if I can change my opener into a macro.
You probably can. I've seen people, the way they choose to learn an opener is they'll literally take all of their bars, line them out linear, and literally put every individual skill in the order that they have to do them. And just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the way to the right, like 30 buttons. That's one way to learn, man.
You have so many double buttons though, where you have the same button. Like,
They just put it on the bar twice.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, if you're doing like a Dark Knight opener, your shit would be fucked.
All over the
You're
fucking
like,
place.
this one's gonna be here, and then it's gonna be 2 more, and then this one's gonna be 3, and then 2 more. That one's gonna be there again.
There used to be, I don't know if it still exists, there was a
Edward Shadow
program
and
that would,
Bloodspiller will be in with. Oh, they're. Damn.
what did we get?
I got a Sage again. My DPS is about to be shit. The heads up.
We just needed dips then. PF's reset, right?
Alright, sorry, what are we looking like right now?
We just need 1 dips.
Oh,
If you're busy
I'm
cheating
just-
and looking at homework, that's cheating.
homework.
This is a fresh blind prog, my sir.
Fresh blind. I might be cheating a little bit.
Cheating? Yeah. You got cheat engine on?
Mm-hmm.
You're modifying your health value so that you have 10 million health and can't die?
Couldn't find the values for health, so I couldn't,
Oh, okay.
But I did find the value for gills, so
Oh,
I just had to gotta hack the servers, get in there real quick, and then just
set yourself to
change
9
something.
billion.
He's just
Mhm.
teleporting 3 expansions in the future, so we can just kill the boss in 3 seconds.
I don't know about that. Now we just gotta wait for 1 more dips,
Oh,
and we're good. Wait, we're waiting for a healer. Wait, what?
oh wait.
Oh,
what's-
wait.
Oh, that
You're
was
Yeah.
still healing, right?
Never mind.
As you going, Sam? Do I have to swap a healer?
Are you fine? Oh wait, we have another person. We got everybody? No, don't we have 7? Oh, I'm
Do,
trying not to.
do you want to be a
I'm
Sam?
fucking real bad at Samron.
We have 7.
Real bad at
No,
Samurai?
my DPS class I play is Reaper, so. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, are you trying to be a healer or a DPS? Because there's, right now, what we're looking for is DPS, and that would mean 5.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna be a healer. I can't change. I hit a dummy.
Oh.
There, I can switch back.
You can do whatever. It's just that I was wondering if you were doing that as this.
Oh no, if you actually want to get anywhere, you wouldn't want me playing Sam.
Okay, good. I have bad luck hiring Sams.
Every time, like
Every time I've got a
I
Sam in
grab
my
Sam and I
PF, we
click the
fuck up
button and,
somehow.
like 600 things pop up to click. I'm like, I don't fucking know. My brain just goes, I just hit it all at once.
Honestly, I don't know why people play Red Mage. And it's completely off top. It's... Every button is filler.
It's great for regression because infinite raises. That's really it.
But other than that, it doesn't have a fluid rotation because it has so many fucking off cooldowns. So many fucking off cooldowns. It doesn't need that many. Just remove like half of them and boost their overall potency. And then give it an actual melee to magic rotation. Like, I know what they're trying to do with it. It's like a mixture of Pal and Black Mage. And a little bit of white. It just tries to be a little bit of everything as a main DPS, but it just fucking falls off. Because its fucking rotation's a goddamn mess. Like, why does it need 5 off cooldowns? I refuse to want to try to ever want to play Red Mage again. It's just terrible. Doesn't play like anything like the previous Red Mages in all the Final Fantasy games. It does not. Red Mage is supposed to be like Blue Mage in this game. It's actually fucking true. In Final Fantasy, all the previous games, Red Mage knows how to learn every skill. Every spell ability, basically. White and black. That's its benefit.
Oh, yeah.
So it plays basically like blue, but we don't get that here. I mean, it does have heal and raise and damage. I get that, but like... Still kind of shit. That's my 2 cents on that.
I don't know. I can't hear you. The sound of my rockets firing. Fucking lasers. What are technically when I jump? And I use Icarus. Is it just? They function like rockets, but like it's aether rockets.
I try not to think about it too hard.
Well, I mean,
Probably
you heard
just-
the original joke. Did you hear like the original joke, like when they like announced this, what everybody thought was in it? Thanks to Joe Cat, they were like, "Oh, it's just smashed up Carby shoved into some sticks."
Huh.
Gonna fucking slam myself. I'm gonna take a piss. Taking forever. My brain went. Did we get another person yet?
Nope.
Fuck.
Money in here? I just found $50.
Down $50.
Let's go.
Free money.
There more? Listen. I should have opened this sooner. What one's you on? Yeah,
There we
got
go.
fucking
Oh.
9.
You
Okay,
got it, Samurai.
Sam. I was saying earlier I'm gonna have bad luck. Every
I'm
time we
gonna
have a
say some
Sam.
things and I need people to tell me what I should take.
Okay.
Lemon cherry gelato, ghost biscotti, wedding crashers, blue dream, or
Cactus piss?
cactus breath.
Cactus, bro.
Cactus breath. Huh? Mean cactus
They're all the
piss.
names of weed.
Oh. Take some cactus piss.
Yeah, take some cactus.
Cactus piss.
It's
Cactus piss seems like it would be a good flavor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have me some of this here cactus piss and see how this goes. Oh, it's 80%. It's pretty low compared to the other shit I have. Not bad.
Allergic to marijuana.
Oh, it's an indica. Okay, so this would be chill as fuck.
I have bad allergies. Allergic reactions.
I have a couple friends, yeah, that are actually two friends that are allergic to weed. It was always interesting growing up. Like,
I tried and I
it'd be like
basically
six of us,
immediately
we'd go
greened
like
out.
smoke, two of them would go hide in the back room.
I basically had a green outfit, rushed to the hospital. Just from a gummy, just one gummy, and it was normal for some other people. Fuck.
Kind of interesting how that works too, because what ends up happening is it actually weed reduces inflammation, like CBD and THC do. So it's interesting when people are allergic because it does the exact opposite. Increases inflammation, makes it harder to breathe,
That's what I was feeling.
closes all like your throat and your
It
nose
was
holes and shit.
closing my throat. My chest was on fire. I couldn't feel my heartbeat. I was sweating, dizzy. Sitting. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Thought I was gonna die. So.
The good news
Waiting for
is
everyone to get-
as of right now, like weed itself has never actually caused a death. It's all the complications that come around it.
Wait until like there's vaping. Same thing like that. Like time's gonna pass eventually. Some from all the legalized weed.
It'll probably more be the shit that gets mixed in. So like currently, that's usually what happens. Almost every time they find somebody it's got weed in their system from like dies, it's because
It's
somebody either
what
put
they
like
ate with it.
fentanyl or some dumb shit in it, or they'll like be like, oh, let me just lace it with coke. This is a good idea, and it's like, no, man, you're putting an upper and a downer together. You're gonna kill yourself.
Died in a pill.
And it's almost pointless too because you're not gonna feel weed if you're on like coke or something.
Anyway,
You
welcome.
just you won't.
If,
Sorry.
and yeah, pretend we weren't talking about that. We're being silly. All right, let's go. I'm ready to go die in
No,
new
I'm
content. Eat shit.
Illegal
Oh
weed
my
state.
god, I don't know. I have no. I'm so fucked. I don't know. I don't.
Good.
Ready to get
Welcome
Good.
to
We're all
the
fresh.
screwed
Welcome to
over by a
pain.
tree.
We're doing this blind.
Pretty much, if you're not a tank, you
I'm
can probably
reading
just
the-
throw your healer.
I'm reading the words, but they just aren't clicking. Not yet.
Just memorize them step by step. That's the best way to do mechanics. How I learned fucking ultimates. That experience sucked.
Yeah, I don't need to watch this cutscene.
I remember the time that I was helping a friend Starlight pass this in normal. We couldn't clear it. I couldn't carry her. Took 2 hours. I gave up. Me and Shadow, but we couldn't fucking take her through this shit. Now I'm on Savage. I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't.
Holy shit,
I'm
cactus
gonna-
bread is fucking ridiculous. Whoa.
Considering that.
Did you just eat it?
No, it literally tastes like a cactus afterwards. I thought it was a joke.
You actually just eat some?
No. It's vape pens.
Oh.
You think it wasn't gonna take place like a fucking cactus?
Well, like usually when they say a flavor, it doesn't actually taste
Tastes
like
like
that.
it.
1 minute. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's just kind of close. You get like a hint of it, but like that one actually did.
That one actually tastes like cactus.
It's like I just smoked an aloe vera
Alright, so
plant.
what is this? This is the setup for when you're around the thing, right? One of the circles.
I don't know.
Okay, which one of these should I get into? That's my question.
Just hop into one, we'll figure it out.
All right.
Times.
It's gonna be a lot of trial and error.
This is this is for the bird tethers, where everyone goes to a quadrant.
Got you.
All right.
Wow, dude. 15 seconds ago. Hell yeah, clear, hell yeah.
Clear is the goal.
Yeah.
I need to clear this
Actually,
weekend.
You'll probably be able to get to purgation pretty easily. That's usually the mechanics are kind of blah up to that point.
Yeah, we're gonna clear today.
Has
Oh.
Stiffy done this?
Wait, Stiffy, you've done this before?
Maybe.
If you've done this shit before, you're gonna be a godsend. You're gonna carry the mechanics, okay?
If they haven't, then lead off with your bell for that very first raid wide. And then don't use it again until purgation.
Wondering how hard these TVs are gonna hit.
Okay. I see shit's off the map. What the hell is that?
These are the illegal waymarks.
Alright, like, do we
You got
jump
the
off-
illegal ones. It's fucking
do we
great.
fucking- do we
I'm
fucking
taking
jump off
those.
the map?
These are the illegal waymarks people aren't supposed to have.
Oh.
I'm really hoping this fight forces them to change that.
Oh no, they've
'cause they're
accepted
already
them.
getting lenient. They do, but they're not doing it for everything else going forward. Just
Yeah.
this fight.
Be able to
Because
allow you to
people in
place waymarks
Japan were
anywhere.
fucking reporting people in Party Finder when the thing would pop up. They just leave the party and shit. And he was like, "Well, we got to make a statement about it because people are getting all pissy." America don't give a fuck. We're just like whatever.
Whatever, it's glitchy as fuck. Housing glitches, man, exist. I mean,
Fucking
you wouldn't be
illegal.
allowed to float a deck off a fence in your own fucking housing yard, like, you know,
Yeah.
without being screamed at. But nowadays, no one gives a fuck. You could have like 20 boats on the fucking fence of your house, and they're floating off and jutting out into the fucking sidewalk. Disgustingly. I love doing stupid shit like that and annoying people. Great. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna pull and die. Is that the plan?
That's
Yeah,
the best
fine.
way for me to learn. It's
Seems
just
like
to
a good
die to
plan.
things.
All right, let's go. Let's go die, guys. We got it. Don't worry about it.
We popping food.
Eating good before death, you know.
All right, when we get this first arrow, I'm coming back to you guys. I'm giving you all hugs. Don't worry about it. Don't ask.
Thanks.
Good times. All right, I'm ready for my first. Oh God.
You gained health when you got hit.
What?
Sorry.
Okay, I would follow the party.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Goodbye, garlic.
Go stand in the center.
I overwrote my own dot. I just want to see mechanics right now. I'm not focused.
Actually, stand a little bit. If you're in group one, stand a little bit ahead of the thing. 'Cause sometimes
I'm on the wrong fucking side. Wait.
Come to me.
I just realized all the floating things outside.
Why'd you stand with us?
I fucking forgot the TV. I was looking outside the map because I didn't actually notice there's orbs floating outside now. The sparks of life orbs are floating out.
What the
It's
heck?
like,
There was pretty much like a moment of like, hey, there's a trucker a bumper sticker on like a truck, and I'm staring at it. I didn't actually notice from like normal to savage, there's actually orbs. The seed orbs from Sparks of Life are actually floating around outside. That's not in normal.
Hey, I'm muted because I'm on daddy duty today. So what you're gonna want to do there is stay. Everybody else is gonna move, and
Gotcha.
we stay on that platform. That way, if it's condensed, we can group up and take it together. If it's if dispersed, we separate and mitigate.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you want to do this with your static. I don't do it with my static. The first condense. So normally
Invuln it. Yeah.
Invuln it, and we don't have to deal with 2 dots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright.
it's pretty much everybody does it. If what do you guys have for gear actually? Hold up.
My gear's half destroyed. We don't talk about it.
Same.
Does either of you guys have above 625?
No.
Yeah, I'm C7.
Because you might be able to just take all of them solo.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you need a 625 for
Uh,
that?
Feel more
Well,
comfortable.
no, you'd have to have Chad take all of them, and then you'd have to give him TBN, and then I can give him like Haima for the first one, and then after that it's give him like Soteria stuff. But never mind, we'll just do it.
Do it normal.
It was all my
Just do it normal, how you guys are most comfortable. Because
Okay.
All right.
trying to get tricky with it'll just probably mess you up for later.
Just brain fart think that indents is cleric, basically.
Did I just? That's hilarious.
I can only tell this fight isn't gonna be fun in Black Mage.
My other static wants me to run this as black. I said no. Man, they're pretty wide.
Support stack, DPS spread out to a corner on the thing.
I was just late.
Opposite now. There's probably Tank Buster, probably shared.
In the middle chain. Condensed, I got it. Over here. That comes pretty late. It's a pretty slow PB.
I can't even explain this one. Hit your knockback and fucking hide.
Back and pray. Couldn't pray hard enough.
Okay, I can explain it. So what you're gonna want to do? Group one is gonna want to go to numbers, and you stand into the same position as with like the pattern I put down first. So like Chad, you'll go to red, and then color base. That way you can avoid the birds crossing through. You'll use knockback. Group one wants to go to letters. That way it's not all condensed. So right after that mechanic, prior to multicast, all the group ones are on the numbers.
We pop a knockback and just run there, right?
So when the
Do not
platform's already V, you split.
do not multicast because it's such a delay in between the actual end of the cast and when they come up. If you pop it too early, it will snapshot it. So you want to do it like right after the multicast is over with. Give it like a millisecond, then you can even do it as soon as you see the arrows. But if you do it too early, you'll get snapshot. If you do it a little bit too late after seeing the arrows, you'll get snapshotted.
All right. So group 1 to letters, numbers.
Numbers. My apologies.
Okay, I was about to say because earlier you said letters. All right, let's go. They have ribs upstairs and pizza. I'm being baited.
Don't fall into temptation.
Don't fall to temptation? I don't know, man. Temptation's too good.
Are these the small ribs?
Dude, they're fucking longhorns.
Oh,
The good ones. This is just normal TBA. Fuck. I know my gear is half destroyed, but still.
If you need a repair, I can do that.
Might take your free repair there.
Tapped by the thing.
Whenever the light hit me up.
Yeah, your gear must be just busted.
Hey, after this, let's leave and come back, and I'm gonna swap the war. That way, y'all can just focus on like the mats, and I don't have to stress on me, because I'm not even really good with Dark Knight. Like I said, I'm still learning.
Oh, okay. Whatever you're comfortable with, then. I'm not expecting to clear within an hour.
Oh, I'm missing half the things for this anyways.
Right, though.
Healer's tank stack first. Ow.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, let's reset and swap the war. Air back out, everyone. Real quick.
Okay. So if you get the wind one, is that stack or first or spread first?
Blue. If you get blue, you look at the number next to it. So there's a blue and red, like it's the easiest way to go off colors. Hopefully you're not colorblind. The blue one is the stack, red is your AoE. So you just look at the number next to it. If it says blue 1, that means that you stack first. If it says blue 2, then you stack second. Vice versa. You can go off the AoE because most time you'll get your AoE. So you'll if you get like a red 1, you'll be like, okay, I spread first.
Okay. Okay.
If it's red 2, then you stack first.
Time to go back.
Okay. It'll take a little bit for my head to get wrapped around that mechanic, but okay. I'll listen to callouts. Yeah.
Can't wait to start doing it.
Oh, like the first 5 times I cleared this, I didn't even know what the hell. I didn't even know how to do any of it. Tank was just calling it. I just run over my spot.
Well, how about that free repair?
Needs. Who's the repair guy that I talked to?
I think it's garlic.
All right, Garlic, you're repairing everything that I am. All right. Oh. Repair my shit. Repair all that.
Yeah, once you're done, I'll take it. I'll take a repair offer.
Ah, there we go. 50% fucked. Meant to ask. Get for Christmas this year. I didn't get shit, man.
Ah, thank you.
All this raw energy? What do you mean raw energy? Mean from a mutant fucking tree with demon spores that explode and murder people, then yeah, sure, I guess that is raw energy. Doesn't even have fucking legs. Fuck is this? Got a mouth on the left side of its face.
And the right side.
Right side, left side, well, yeah, mirrored.
Well, as like a mouth on the left
Got
side and the
tits
right
in the
side.
middle. What are we even fighting right now? We're fighting some. It's not even a tree. Some fucking deranged
What the
mutant.
fuck is it?
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens when you get hit by venomous mass unmitigated. Okay, don't do that shit.
Is this basically a carbuncle turned into a fucking tree? Is that what this is? Alright, no, we gotta murder this. We gotta put this thing
Oh,
down.
the chick
I feel
was
bad.
tanking, and she didn't click Rampart. And
Yeah, I don't know about that.
speaks for itself.
Oh, you're doing the early primal rend. Damn.
I just clicked that, and you're not even genius.
I look back, you got that early primal rend opener. Pretty sure I'm in the right spot right now. As over here? Weird.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to get heals in my tiny ass little circle.
Alright, everybody move south. The tank stay north. Oh wait, you're already dead, shit. Times. I shouldn't have hopped that community. It's just me alone, I don't think I'm living that. Oh no. Alright, Violet Bonds.
Yeah, did it. Alright, cool. I figured it out.
Alright, tanks, healers mid. PS spread. That it?
Good job.
Brain? Look at the other one. I'm moving.
The tank busters.
I don't have invuln. Good luck. Had to use it because you were down, but Panic. Wait, is that pretty much just like Stormcrown X? You could just survive through it without invuln?
If you got enough mitigation, yes.
I
Oh,
stack
fuck it.
mitigation. Not bad. That's the only reason I do.
Dad, you might want to go south. Go to yellow. Oh shit.
Ah. I wanted to see how late on the KB you could go. Testing the
Actually,
KB
if
waters.
you don't want to KB at all,
Do it immediately.
you can just stand in the middle of the south platform, and then get knocked back straight to the center, right? Because it'll knock you back to like 2, because 2 will be a safe spot over there, right? So you can just stand in the center; it'll knock you right to 2.
Wow. High five. It's sweet. But
Oh, that's actually the spot that it's best for me to go to, because then I can consistently heal. You can also go to the other spot on the other side of the bridge. Like the corners right next to the bridges are all safe. So like if you're like ever just can't think of a spot to go, just go next to a bridge.
gotcha. Just keep throwing ourselves at it every 10 seconds and eventually we'll figure it out. Don't use your brain. That's too big.
Turn them off.
Exactly. But you do this. How you play warrior. No paladin needs more burst damage. It's bullshit. Can't wait for that fucking rework. I almost jumped off the edge. I don't want to talk about it. Violet bonds.
Support stack first. Tank healer stack first. Now DPS stack center.
Not bad.
Tank stuff.
We'll die right here.
Probably.
So the thing we're about to get next is move onto the bridge when it pops up.
Somebody rescue me off the platform.
Don't jump off by accident.
No, somebody rescue me. I saw it.
Good news is my rescue isn't on. It's not on cooldown.
Row of Addis. Regular, it's gonna hit the front. I guess this would be damage uptime right here, right? Until we move over.
That's gonna kill me.
You about
Oh,
to
it's a
sleep,
fucking
Repo?
wall!
Buster coming in.
That's a TB. Yo, blind prog. Let's go. Yo, thank you for that. I have no idea what this is now.
What are the two things? Oh, you're about to kill yourselves.
Okay.
Oh no. Yep, bad. I should have healed myself there. Faster than that. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
So, you stand in parties. Right here. Yeah. Like everything
Hey,
I
we
have
saw
is on
65%. 63.
1/3 of the way through.
After the mechanic after the DPS and healer split stack, whatever. The one with the knockback, like how do you I keep dying to that. Like how do you properly do that one?
Wait, the first time we get the knockback or that one that we just died to?
No, the first one, the first time with the knockback.
Well, after multicast goes off, click your knockback prevention, and then, see, you can use the markers. Which group are you in?
2.
2. Okay, so you'll probably stay south. Melee or ranged?
Ranged.
Probably
Okay,
gonna
so
be C
you
or
literally
D.
stand right where I'm at, right here. Because
Alright.
see how there's like a line right here? And then, because what'll happen is it'll turn into the 3 platforms, and there'll still be this line right here. And you can actually just click your knockback prevention after multicast goes off, stand all the way south and back and on this spot, and you'll be able to resolve it without dying.
Where would the melee stand?
Because you won't get hit by the birds, because you have to make sure you're not in line with the bridges, because birds are going across all the bridges. And then
Right.
you have to be in a spot where you won't get killed, and you have to have knockback prevention.
Okay, so it's knockback. So we're not trying to go to the platform over here where group 1 goes.
No,
to the
no. You don't want to go over there unless everyone's doing that.
Okay.
Because afterwards, the bridges, I mean, you can do that if you want, but you have to run back over before the bridge breaks so that you can be with your group, because you have to take a stack after that and it separates everybody.
Okay.
So pretty much just come to this back corner, pop your knockback prevention, and chill.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that, you see how these way markers are right here?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the exact same positioning to avoid the birds that come through. So right after the tank buster, and I'm gonna say group 1 go to numbers. You will go to your assigned positions on the way markers. The ones that still at the center circle are gonna mimic the same way. So who's number 4 on group 2? Okay, so you'll be standing here, right behind me, and then the melee will be here, and range will be here. That way, it keeps uptime, and it'll avoid the birds that'll come through and cross through
Where
the
would I be for
intersection. Who's speaking? I'm sorry.
Other tank. Main tank.
Okay, so group 1, you would be on red on the
That's what I
platform
thought.
over there.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
like, Yeah, so like what I'm showing
When I got
too
KB
is
the first time, I wasn't even over there because there was 2 birds that were overlapping. I was like kind of stuck between a tiny speck of a spot, like right here.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's how it is. So like each platform has multiple spots that are like that, and they're all either right where the birds cross, or that's like your safe spots for some of the people.
and depending on your ping, I can't say reaction time depending on your
So the
ping.
safe spots are the waymarks.
Yes, and it's going to be in that general area. Now, the birds do show the direction they're going to go a split second before they move. So, say for instance, like in my spot, if I'm right here and I see a bird marker coming this way, I know just sidestep over.
Yeah,
But I mean that's reaction time and ping. So, like if your general area is here, but you're standing closer on the bird marker, as soon as it shows, just step over, or vice versa, or wherever you need to do to get into that safe spot. I know on group 2, this spot here is extremely tight. It's like literally this little triangle right here.
It'll be literally where I'm standing. Like
Yeah.
it'll be slightly further back, but it's literally right here.
Like your butt
There'll be a
cheeks are
line.
gonna-
Every one of the spots where the safe spots are, there is a line that actually see how there's these main spots around the edges that all have like an in line. These are all like when they turn into little circles, those are all actual safe spots. Same thing with the bridges. Just if you don't know what to do, just stand right next to a bridge.
I was gonna ask, in Violet Bonds, are we basically is that what Sleepo is? But it's 4-step, but we go back and forth between the
Yes.
platforms.
So
Yes.
sleep pretty much exactly what we just did, just with
And
less
4 of
people
them it
with
said.
less-
Got you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be some raid wise that happen in between that will massacre us. So
Mitigate.
me and Chad will have to rotate mitigations between reprisal. I don't know. I haven't got paladin at 90, so I don't know the name of your raid wide. My reprisal, your raid wide, my raid wide, your reprisal on the first and second ones. And then we need a feint. Since it's 2 melee DPS, it need to be 1 feint for each one. Because when I say it hits hard, if one person dies in that process, that whole mechanic is over with. Because wherever they die it, it's gonna leave a huge AoE that's gonna clip.
Oh, I know exact. Okay, that's fucking brutal.
Now,
Actually, you still can resolve, but again, it's a pain in the ass to try to explain to people how to do it when someone dies.
yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So it's better to just try to figure it out.
I'll
right
be
way.
sure.
If you just don't do it right, most people just jump off because it's just
Yeah.
I'll be sure to have 100 royal authority right at the start of that.
Now, if that fruits where I heard someone say, I have no idea what the hell is going on now. All right, so how this is going to work? You have a yak, which is a bull, or a cow. It's going to look like a cow. Then you're going to have 3 minotaurs. You're going to have a minotaur on the other 2 platforms, and you're going to have a minotaur in the middle. So if you have a blue tether that looks like electricity, that means you are connected to the cow. So what you're going to want to do is run to the same platform as the cow and get into your number position. So like, here, let me do. This is why I need to go back to playing on PC. So you screw the PS5 because it's so easy to pin waymarks down. All right, so hello, son. So you're gonna, it's like this.
Borrow me.
That is
If I step on his hitbox, is it gonna aggro?
no.
Okay.
You gotta. It has a. It's the actual hitbox from is really close. So tanks, you will go to each melee position. So like, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna tether. Cow is gonna tether to either tanks and healers or DPSs. So melees are gonna take the 1 and 4 spots. So tanks 1 and 4, melees 1 and 4. Since I'm off tank, I would go 4, and Chad you'll go 1. Healers here, rangers are here. So if you get cow and you get that blue electricity tether, you're gonna run to this position of these corners. That way, when it does its AoE or its conal, it's gonna shoot away from everybody else. It's only gonna hit you alone. If you're tethered to a minotaur, what you're gonna want to always do is pull your tether that's further away from the minotaur you're tethered to. So you're gonna ride the edge of the platform, because even especially if you're not a tank, if you're even remotely too close to it, it's gonna one shot you. So you're gonna want to pull it to the furthest corner away from your minotaur in the furthest corner away from wherever that cow is at.
I
So
had
if
one
the-
question. I had
Mhm.
my Minotaur that was northeast had a purple tether on me that was long, and then I had a pink tether with Minotaur that was
That mean-
south,
Someone
closer,
died.
and I
Someone
ended up
died,
getting
so
their
you-
tether,
Yeah, I'm about to say when someone dies, you run a chance of getting 2 tethers.
and that's pretty much
Like-
death.
Yep, this
That's what I
this
thought.
fight this fight here is very reliant on everybody being up to each one of those kind
I
of
can
mechanics.
tell.
Like Sleepo, Death, and War, or Famine, Death, and War. If
I can
anyone
see why they
dies-
generally like Sleepo because the healer uptime for the raid wides. I can see. That
Oh
now.
yeah. So you're gonna want to stretch those out as further as possible. If you do not have a tether, now this part it took me even a while to learn. If you do not have a tether, you have the Minotaur in the middle. It's gonna be 2 people. You have the Minotaur in the middle. So if the cow is this way, what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna be standing right in the middle in the intersection on the bridges. You're gonna want to face this way, away from the cow. And as soon as that AOE pops up, well, not AOE, a Kono pops up in your general, you're gonna cross over to go into the safe spot. You're baiting your Konos away from the cow. So basically, that whole mechanic, what you're trying to do is keep everything away from the cow, and the cow group is trying to keep everything away from the Minotaurs. And that's how you resolve that mechanic. So, like, once again, if you have a Minotaur over here, right, and cows that way, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull your tether all the way to the furthest corner. Oh shit!
Did you?
You gonna pull your tether as furthest away as possible from your Minotaur and from that cow, because if it's not green, I mean not purple, if it's not slim purple, that means you're not far enough away. And even if it's slim purple, and if you're not straddling the edge of the platform, if you're anything else but a tank and possibly like a Dragoon or Reaper, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna die. If you're a caster or a ranger, you're 100% dead. So that's how you resolve that mechanic. And I guess as we progress, I will explain more. But for right now, that's probably gonna be the I don't remember. I'm all about muscle memory. I am a warrior-minded person all the way. I am very smooth brain. So if my explanation to things are kind of extremely
No,
simple,
that's pretty damn accurate.
Okay, I'm about to say that's how I process everything. I have to simplify it in my head. So, like I don't remember the name of the skills. I learned everything through muscle memory and memory. I don't even know. I literally just look at the floor the entire time. I don't even look at the boss half the time.
Look at
I
your
know
bar.
Huh?
Look at your bar the whole time and nothing.
Oh no. Realistically, I zone out until I know a team buster comes up. Cause all my rotations with Gunbreaker and Warrior, I can do without even looking at my hotbar. And I pay attention to everything that goes on around me majority of the time. And I only look at the boss when I know a team buster is coming up, and I need to look at the timer to see when I need to use my mitigations. Everything else, I can tell what's happening around me simply from the landscape of the floor. I know that sounds weird, but it's just how I do my savages. So once we get up to that, the first fruits, once we start consistently getting past first fruits, I start breaking down mechanics there on out. But so for the first bonds, I think that's the name of it. So of course, if you have the debuff that says number 1, that means you're going up to the outsides. So melee. Oh, let me do it like this. That way I can. So I will be on this corner. Chad will be on this corner. Healer, group 1 healer, group 2 healer. Right. So then if it's DPSs, group 2 melee, group 1 melee, group 1 range, group 2 range, and then everybody else stack in the middle. Now, once you start getting comfortable with the mechanics, like I know some of you probably saw me drift off to the side once I got to the other platform, because I don't like having to stress about popping sprint trying to get into that far corner. So I know to drift off to the side, not to clip anybody. But for bonds, corners are melee 2, melee 1, range 1, range 2, and then the support or DPS, wherever the stack it is right here. Okay. All right. Well, let's go. I'm gonna mute myself again, just in case my boys want to yell at me.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready for my close-up. I don't know why even. Oh god, get back. Mindlessly taking my uptime.
Stay with me, Chad.
Oh, alright, there's another TV coming. Go.
Alright, Spurs. Alright, group one, you want to go to numbers now? Probably not that.
Few people missing. One.
Alright, you want to huddle up, stay on your platform, and huddle up to the edge, facing towards us.
Healer's about to get stacked, right?
Yep.
But,
As
Bridges are
close
gonna
as you
spawn.
can, because then I can hit you guys with a yeah.
might be able to heal us from up there. Huge brain plan.
Cross. Alright, now come back down to the first one.
Full row.
Are you going forward? It's gonna be the team buster coming in.
God. Yeah, I'm dead.
No, we're sharing.
We gotta take it to bed. Yeah.
Realistically, after the first one, you want to should have rest up because during war, famine, and death, there's a mechanic where we're gonna need our end bombs up.
Yeah.
Alright, so Yak is in numbers, Cal is in numbers. So if you have a Cal, run to numbers.
Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Not off the
Shit, I
side.
did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking my fault.
Glid
I
off
think
the
I
side.
even had. Well, I only saw one person center, so I'm like, oh, I don't have a tether, and it was behind the yak, so I couldn't see it.
Group up into your light parties. Do not cast not that.
I think that person's dead.
I think somebody just got yeeted off the side with not back. It was too far forward.
Oh, we're supposed to get knocked south for that?
So,
Alright. Like,
so the first knockback, I did it correctly. I stood in the right place. I just didn't have enough health and I died. So
The
I
second
don't-
KB, what direction are we supposed to be getting KB'd in? Is it like where the waymarks are, or
to the
I can show you literally right here.
yeah.
Okay.
About to say
Group 2 will be right. Should try to aim for that spot, and then vice
okay?
versa.
Because I've been aiming for waymarks the whole time,
It's kind of
like
like
dead against where the
the,
AOE's are coming.
see these lines, like when that pops up, you can follow this. Hold on, you can follow this line
Okay, I'll do that next
all
time.
the way in, and then stand right in the center, like right by the center, slightly off kiltered on that line.
Got you. Try to aim.
You
Alright,
pretty
that was
much just
a good
find
pull
your
though.
healer and stand right on top of your healer.
Good pull. I don't know what happened with the cars, but whatever.
I didn't see my laser, so I fucking laser beamed people and then jumped on.
Now you
Probably
just
middle on
walked
the
off.
whatever.
yeah, I got cow. I ran the wrong way, but I did run back and didn't kill
Fun
anybody.
fact:
So
if you're gonna yeet somebody, kill yourself.
fair.
You're gonna kill somebody. You're gonna
it
eat
worked.
somebody,
Gonna
kill
eat someone,
yourself.
kill yourself. That
The
solves the
best
problem.
fucking explanation I've ever heard.
Shit, that solves the problem.
Joe, I'm gonna take that prog advice. I'm gonna spread it everywhere. If you're gonna kill somebody, just fucking eat yourself off. Fucking ridiculous. I kind of want to know if I can survive without a nuke. How much does it actually take? Is it about as much as Stormcrown X? Or is it a little bit harder than that?
I need to figure out a rotation that doesn't have me dropping my Inoki in.
I'm already visualizing this Black Mage, and I feel bad for you. That's gonna be me next week. Everybody should be on this platform together.
as they trust me, you're gonna need it later on. I will get into the habit. You only want to embalm the person. You don't want to run a chance of it not being up when it comes to those three big ones. Report in.
DPS out. We had a DPS in. Garlic, you were not supposed to be in. No, it was out.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you.
Sorry. I had the stack marker and I accidentally. My bad. My bad.
What? Everybody gets a stack marker there. It just murders everyone.
No, like the blue stack marker.
Oh.
What number it is? Because I don't tell you.
It was number 2. I accidentally thought that was the stack immediately marker. My bad.
Oh, I'm just doing damage to do damage. Damn it, I was gonna assume it was gonna be northwest. Literally just ducked over there for now.
Oh, I tried.
Hey, I'm in the right spot. Prediction. Alright, pork chop sandwiches, everyone get away. Getting that bleed and burn. I love it.
Support stat.
Port in. Yes out. Alright, reverse next time. Wait, that's right. Mental note. Good time. I was about to say, Naz, are you trying to die?
Like, I got piss poor range for everything, so I'm
Yeah.
like, well, gotta run right up to it.
Rule 1 number.
Group 1 numbers, group 2 letters. Spin. Knockback immune. 2, 3, and 4 are empty. What's going on?
The 7 round went to the wrong side.
No, I said it at the start. It's fine. Alright, get ready for the bridge, healer stack.
And hollows fell off. That's unfortunate.
South. Boros, DPS sometime, go ahead. First, everyone get off the platform. Good shit.
Cow is south.
Shit.
Fucking beautiful. That was done perfect. Look at that. Multicast.
Light
Stand
party.
on me, find that line.
Oh, I assumed that those would move out sooner. And they that just fucking fell.
Oh fuck, someone's dead.
Broke immediately. Yeah, that was on me. Recoverable. Pretend. Yeah. I tried to heal last minute.
Now with this one, you want to get into quadrants. So well, I got 2 tethers, but what you're gonna want to do if you get a tether, run to the opposite direction of your bird, hit knockback. If you don't have a tether, you go into the circle of your quadrant.
Okay, I see what you're supposed. Okay,
Okay.
that's
Is
like
that
the
also-
50% point right there, isn't it? That's like the 50% point through the fight. Just before
Yeah, that
purgation.
is. Yeah, that is.
That's what I thought. That's one attack from purgation, where we gotta do sleepo. Okay, that's not too bad actually. The next time we won't get fucking completely deleted by all the win AoE.
And how do we know who takes which meteor or orb or whatever the fuck it is?
All right, so
Once we
in
chose
the-
them.
yeah, you
Huh?
remember the 4 corners I had put down with the way markers at first? So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, so those 2 individuals will take each corner of the map. So like your quadrant, like say for instance, my quadrant is northeast. So me and my melee will be there. If I have the tether, I would do the process of moving
okay,
the opposite
alright,
way.
alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm 3. Okay, I got you.
So you'll have southeast or southwest, excuse me.
Yeah.
Am I south? Which one am I?
You're southeast. Wait, who said that? I need names.
Garlic.
Okay, yeah. You're southeast. So if you have tether, you run into the opposite direction of where your bird is coming from and you hit knock back. If you don't have tether, you go into the circle that's within your quadrant. Now there is gonna be some funky ones where there'll be 2 circles on the same quadrant. So like say for instance, if it's 2 circles northeast, since I'm off tank, I would take the one further into my quadrant, and Chad would take the one closer to his quadrant, and vice versa. So if it's one southeast, Ash would take the one further deeper into her quadrant, and then Garlic, you will go to the one that's closer to you in her quadrant. Okay.
I think
I
I
don't
got
know.
it though. But when it comes to the whole 2 towers, that's pretty much gonna be touch and go if it comes to that. But got it.
So basically,
Alright.
it's just kind of somebody fills in.
Yep. Like you're gonna just want to shift over one. So if I'm going to Chad's side, Chad just shifts over one, and I take the one closer to me, instead of having me try to pop sprint and run further to catch the tower, or vice versa. You just everyone just who's ever taking towers will just shift over one. So I put it like this.
When you say shift over, you mean like left to right? Like south cover, like southwest covers southeast, southeast covers southwest, and northeast covers like that? Or do you mean more like clockwise rotation?
Okay, so this is how they will look when they line up. It'll be a little bit more of a gap. So typically, if it's just one, I will go to this one here, and then Chad will go to his here, right? Now, if it's like this on my side, instead of me going here, I will go here. That way, Chad takes this
You can
spot.
run to one where instead of running all the way over to the northwest.
Instead of him having to try to do this, he'll just run right across to this one, and I will shift over to this one, and it happened vice versa. So like if it's south, you'll go here and let the person coming from southwest go here. You see what I mean? Okay.
And if you have a tether, you just run across and
You run across. You're gonna want to run all the way across. So if you're in this quadrant here, and you get a tether, you're gonna run to 2. Okay, and you're gonna want to straddle the side at 2 and hit knockback. Now I don't know. I couldn't tell you the timing to do your knockback because, like I said, mine's muscle memory. But it's no. I don't know if it's a cast bar there either because I don't look.
I
But
didn't
if
see
there is-
multicast being done.
So then realistically, I guess the closest I could tell you to do is look
Just
at the
wait 2
towers.
seconds after like you start
Yeah,
seeing
that-
arrows on the ground
yeah.
and then pop it.
Yeah, that'll work as well. Yep.
I mean, I think they burst at the same time, so pretty much whenever the tower's about to explode, then
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, you can watch the tower in the quadrant that you run to, and when it's like a second or two about to clash down, you hit your knockback. But you don't want to do it too late because, like I said, then you get snapshot and you'll get yeeted off the platform.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
Carl,
pretty
can
sure
we
everyone's
give him,
munching and they're hungry. So here's what the deal: we're gonna pull once. Pray to God we get to Inviolate Purgation and pass that, or once or twice, and then we'll reprog 7, like literally first thing tomorrow. That way everyone can eat. Cause it's New Year's. I don't want to fucking drag this on. Everyone's been progging since 5. I don't want to murder you all anymore.
I
than
will
that.
stay in y'all server, and if
Yeah.
y'all ever need somebody to fill, I disbanded my static this past week, so I'm pretty much free. Outside of the few members that I decided to keep, I had to get rid of all the toxicity, and we'll be progging 8 typically Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So anytime outside of that, I'm available.
May
Work
I
from
ask
home.
what toxicity was in your server?
So we end up. All right. So about 2 months ago, we needed a shield healer. I found one, and it turns out she was an e-girl.
Oh.
So I had some down bad gentlemen in the static, and she she was doing her typical e-girl stuff and flirting with them and all that jazz. And she finally came clean closer to the holidays. Like, I got a boyfriend, and everything went to shit after that. So like they were really heartbroken, and they fighting and cussing each other out and all that jazz. And it was like, how could you lead us on? And I was like, how could? And I just told them honestly, the guys left the e-girl stay because I had no problems with her because I'm not a simp. So
Not a simp. Yo, they're fucking limbs of simps. Get them out of your static, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that clear as day. I have zero tolerance for fucking limbs of simps and savage.
I do too.
Extreme, I don't care. Savage and ultimate, fuck no. Get that out.
Exactly. And I was like, guys, I don't care what y'all do outside of raid hours, but in raid hours, do not bring that shit up in here. And like I told, like when they was had their heated, we had a huddle Wednesday, and they was like going in on one another, and I just like unmuted myself, and I told them honestly, I said, look, I have no issues with her because she can do what she please. I have an issue with the fact that you guys are so upset. You had no chance in hell anyway. She lives in Canada, and both of y'all live in Central America. Like, so Central South America. Like, how are you gonna get there? Y'all are like college students and broke, and so there's no way in hell y'all gonna make it to a whole nother country.
Smacking them with real facts.
Yeah. I'm like, so why are you getting so upset? Like, I don't do long distance relationships. I like to touch. So I'm like,
write down this whole story, send it to Preach for drama time, and get yourself some free internet points.
Yeah. That can't be as bad as my ex-friend from like fucking 15
stuff like
years.
that, he loved, like, they'll put that story in there. The shit's always hilarious. Just change all the names and slightly alter the situations, and then send it on in.
Dude, that whole story just sounds fucking awful. It sounds as bad as my ex-friend that I knew for 15 years, who chose being friends with a pedophilic dog fucker over me and tried to lure kids to BlizzCon and shit. And he lives with his grandma and mother, and the mother is disabled, and the grandmother's running a shop that's like third party, and he has no job, no car, no nothing.
See, I have a buddy.
He's literally gonna be living under a fucking, an interstate highway bridge or some shit.
I have a buddy similar to that. We've been friends since kindergarten.
And they got these high standards in their mind that like they need to be dating a fucking anime girl or some shit. And it's just like, dude, your mindset, get outside. It's time to touch grass.
In his case, he's not like a Nick Beard. Like, he has a life. He goes and he doesn't even really play MMOs. But this past summer, he just had his first child. And I'm sitting there talking to him, and I had never asked about his current girlfriend when he has his child by. And I was talking to him, and I was just like, we both turned 30 this year. And we lost somebody.
I think he just got tired.
I was like, how old is your girlfriend, bro? He's like 18. And I was like,
it's fine if we end here. I don't care. I'd rather we eat.
All right.
New Year's
and I was
and
like,
shit.
buddy. I was like, we've been friends since kindergarten. And he's like, yeah. I was like, since we have been adults, since we have left high school, you have never dated a girl your age. You've been dating girls like you're still in high school." And he was just like, "What?" He's like, "What's wrong with that?" I said, "That's some predator behavior." And he's like, "How is that predator behavior?" I said, "Because your last girlfriend that you had for a long time, you met her when she was 15. You were 19." He's like, "Yeah, we didn't start dating or doing anything until she turned 18." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Bro, you had that shit marked on your calendar." I was like, you know how weird that is? I was like, you literally like watched her progress through
up.
high school and just like, yeah, all right, now I can clap the cheeks. No, that's not how that works, dude. And I was like, so now you done ruined this girl's life. She's 18. You don't put a baby in. You're 30. You got to have all the fun you wanted to. I like make that make sense. I said, okay, R. Kelly. He hasn't talked to me since June. he, he, I haven't heard a word from him since June. Because I was just like, okay, R. Kelly. He was like, really, bro? I was like, yeah. I was like, because R. Kelly tried to say the same thing. He was just like, well, they're 18. Like, no, you like if you watch them grow, and if you're like, I'm the type where it got to be at least a 3 to 4 year difference after. Like, if I'm 18, 19, well, she's 19, 19, I got to at least be 21, 22. I'm 30. I wouldn't date a girl younger than 26. That's just my personal preference because the mentality, even though she's grown, to me, an 18-year-old is still a child.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to have to help somebody with homework.
Huh?
I said I don't want to have to help someone with homework before I
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I've done high school, I've done college, I've been a whole career out on my own home. You know, I don't want to be like, all right, let me help you with your college trig. No, I've done it. I did it myself. I didn't have help. I'm not gonna help
I
you.
already got a kid. I'm good on raising. I actually
Yeah.
said that to a girl one time because she felt kind of bad, but I was like 24 and she was like, it's 25 actually. She was like 18. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't want to deal with 2 kids. I
Exactly.
didn't want to be
Exactly.
really rude,
It's
but I was like, I
brain.
didn't know another way to do it. I was like, you're still in school. This isn't-
Exactly. Like I'm dropping my 6-year-old off every morning for school, and next thing I need to do is drop you off at the college building too.
Yeah, if you
But
got
y'all have a
limbs of
good night.
Simps, if you got limbs of Simps in your static, even if they're parsing 95, that's not worth it even. I would just
No,
get rid
and
of them.
the crazy part is, so the 2 girls we got 3 had 3 girls in our state. I still do. The 3 girls are still there because one of them actually is my girlfriend. She's the pure healer.
Of course.
The dude,
Play white man?
yeah, she plays Astro actually.
Oh my god, what a legend.
But the dudes in the static were the ass ones. And I'm like, you guys are raising this much hell. You're purely kickable. I have no reason to defend you. You don't even parse green. All the girls parse green and above. I was like, I have no reason to keep you. I was like, half the time you're literally living on the floor.
Ah. Hey, at least
And that's the
at least
crazy.
parse
Like
blue. At least
yeah, I mean,
blue.
or green. Give me a green. Give me a 25, and I'm happy. They were having like 6s and 7s, and I'm not heavy on parses. I only use parses in an argument to resolve the argument within the static. Like, if
I
say
got
for instance,
purples and blues and extremes for this expansion. I consider this game a joke. That's me
it'd be
not
like
trying
that.
and without biz. Like, come on.
It'd be like that. I think I only got a purple on Barbaricha. I haven't did Heidelin and Zodiac and Ensinger.
Pretty
Because
sure I
only
got
reason,
purple on Highland.
like, only reason I got back into high end content because my girl was like, "You used to do it back at Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. Why did you stop?" Blah 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 blah. Like, 'cause shit, like this past week. That's why I stopped.
This is
I
why.
was
No, I don't blame you. Fucking running a static. I mean, the fact that every static that I've joined that they're recruiting for, it breaks the fuck apart. I hate it. I fucking made my own, and within a week, I'm like, oh, okay. All I got to do is get these guys through 5 and 6, do it on repeat, get their gear, make a spreadsheet. All right. I don't care if there's fillers. Whoever attends is the main group. Whoever doesn't attend or they don't show up or they're busy that day, that's fine. They're filler. If it comes down to it, I make a second group, I rerun it on all. Not a huge deal. Everyone will still get what they need. And at least at
I
the
mean,
end,
yeah.
the team that's the best out of the 2, or if there is 2 groups and if it's just 1, if we could still just fucking clear it, at least I'm fucking clearing. I'm being a selfish prick, but I don't give a shit.
And
It's
job
whoever
done.
shows up to be the selfish prick also to clear is what is needed.
Job done, and that's the way I told the remaining people. They were like, "Sorry, where are we gonna rebuild?" I said, "Fuck no, you gonna party finder." And I was
You're
just like,
not
"We'll
here at
throw
5 o'clock? Nope. That's what I did
bye
here.
bye."
I said 4:30. I'm pinging 4:30. 30-minute notice. Guys, get in VC. We're gonna get together. Whoever doesn't show up, if it's past 5 o'clock, consider the island that you stand on blown the fuck up. In the great words of Alfred.
I mean,
I got
that's I,
super lucky though, because my static is like we have people that are in other statics that are also in static, and then like
That's the state that
I
I'm
have
in
like
right
a
now.
bunch of random people just been raiding for like ever in
I'm
Party
in
Finder,
3
so
right
then
now.
like they join random groups. Yeah, it's like I end up in a multiple. I think I've got like I think it's 20
I'm
groups
pretty
that I
sure
have
I
on
was
my like
supposed
folder
to
with
do
people that
my
I just want
static
to join.
tonight, and it's already past time, and I didn't even pay attention. Hold on, let me see. They usually do it at 7. I didn't have Discord up the whole time. Fuck. They probably pinged me. I didn't even fucking see it. Let me guess. I'm gonna look over. I have 3 pings from them. They're all together. Regulars only.
They're probably about to murder you.
Chad Maris coming tonight for 6 then 7. Dude, they're all on, and they're looking. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. I should send my wife over to go do it. Can
What are they
barely.
doing?
She can
Oh, they're
barely do
doing
Ruby
nuclear stuff?
Extreme. She can barely do Ruby Extreme. I should just send her over. Use the account.
That's
Be
so
like,
toxic.
just like, here you go. Here's my best, and then just have her on mute the whole time.
That's so toxic.
I mean, she can play Black Mage and White Mage efficiently enough to do maps.
Okay.
I don't know if anything more than fucking mechanic. Like, I don't expect her to know. Like, seeing Devour the first time, she'd probably be like, "What the fuck is this?"
That sounds like my buddy that asked me that. He was like, "Can you teach me 5?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I swear to Christ, I cussed him out because he was just like, he's like, "I didn't even know you had this side of you." I was like, "Cause bro, I don't understand how you were not comprehending the first puddle." Like I had it in my head. I was like, "All right, he's gonna struggle with Devour. Everybody struggles with Devour." I said, "But you cannot even understand the general concept of puddles."
Is it the puddle after Devour or the first set of
No,
puddles?
the very first puddle. He never ever went to his spot. Ever. He's always somewhere else or just standing off to the side. I'm like, bro. He was like, "Oh, I gotta keep my uptime." I said, "Bro, you don't even know what the fuck uptime is if you care about uptime."
Was he running melee?
Yes. I was like, half the time the puddle would be right beside him, and he wouldn't even move.
He'd
And
go
it's
to
not
the
like
wrong
he's
one,
playing.
or just not go
No,
to. Because puddles
he
for
wouldn't
melee
even
are
move.
mid.
Exactly. And he would not even move. He'd just stand there. He's like, "Well, uptime." I was like, "Look, bro, you gotta learn the mechanics first. Get comfortable with the mechanics, and then the uptime will come." It's as simple as that. I said, "Cause how are you gonna
Unless
keep
you
up?"
know the mechanics, half the time you can't get good uptime unless you know them really well, because then you understand
Exactly.
the variations of where you can be to get like positionals,
Exactly.
or if you got a gaze and you want to stand in a certain spot so that you can keep attacking without having to worry about the gaze.
Exactly. That's the same story I had to preach to the 2 dudes that we had kicked from the static. Well, 3 dudes actually. Because we had a dragoon and a summoner, and on 7 there's like the knockup mechanic. It knocks us up, and you basically lose a GCD when you get knocked up in the air.
Yeah.
It happens again later in the fight, and it happens around buff window. And I had to constantly tell them, guys, stop using your raid wide buffs before the knockup. I like stop using your pots and stop using your raid wide buffs because we're gonna spend approximately a
At what
GCD in the
point is
air.
that knockup in the fight? Is it after purgation or
I'm trying to remember.
If you
between
don't, if
purgation
you
and
go right
war
at
famine?
all at the same time and you don't drop a GCD, you can get your GCD window exactly to match that.
Well, I run mine on 2.5. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No. I can do it with like I run my White Mage on 2.4. Like I can do it on 2.4, but you have to, you can't miss a single like thing from through the whole fight. Like for GCDs, you can't clip like at all, or you fuck it.
Well, I'm not finna sit here and like my skills are that high for me to pull that off. So I just
I can
specifically
do it
say,
on the first one, but I can't. I can't do it on the second one because at that point I've drifted
You're
enough to
doing
where I'm
like
like,
the early primal rend opener too, which that's hard as fuck to do.
well, it's funny. I don't think everybody I have ran content with when they see me play warrior, especially like Gunbreaker. I got a few compliments, but with my warrior, they're like, "Why don't you just main warrior?" And the warrior is my favorite tank by far. Like, I don't care. Everybody whines and bitches about how simple it is. I love the simple kit because I put tanking over damage. I only take Gunbreaker when I need damage. But I love Warrior the most. And I've had people that said things like, it doesn't matter. Like my parses with my Warrior, I have consistently done more damage with my Warrior than my Gunbreaker. And that's even on perfect runs with my Gunbreaker. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the RNG guys hate my Gunbreaker. But I actually do
or are you
consistent.
drifting your window?
I
Most
think
of the time,
so.
it's drifting the window.
I
Almost
think
My
every
so.
friend
time
that
because
he
what'll happen
quit.
is God,
Sorry,
what
go
is
ahead.
it? You're double down, and your dots will fall out of your window, and you'll end up losing a shitload of damage.
I
Because
think
if you're double down and your dots aren't in your window, you lose fucking lot of damage.
now I managed to get all my double down and both my dots in my window. I actually the reason why I lowered my GCD because for some reason I don't know if it's because of my ping. It never when I had my GCDs at 2.4, it never count my knife, and that used to drive me up a fucking wall. It never counted my knife inside of No Mercy, so I dropped it down to 2.5 so I can just have 8 GCDs and not have to worry about the knife. But I still, for some reason, I just can't do more damage on my Gunbreaker than I can on my Warrior. I don't know if it is my ping, so like I drift naturally because it's not registering my buttons when I hit it. I don't have that issue with Warrior because Warrior is not a high RPM class. But I mean, or it might be simply the fact that I just enjoy Warrior more, so I'm not as susceptible to making mistakes because I'm playing something I enjoy.
With your inner release window, you should be able to do your primal rend with every single one of your bursts, and it should end with a second or two left on primal rend. The reason you do that is because it allows you to build your oh
Your
god,
beast gauge so that way it doesn't
yeah,
overcap.
not your gauge, because you get an extra fucking hell, fell cleave.
Yeah, you get an extra fail
Infuriate,
cleaving.
it's not an extra fell cleave, it's an infuriate, because you can get another one if you build it quick enough with using your I can't fucking remember the names for shit.
Well, typically in my pot window, I get an extra fail and an extra inner chaos or inner release within my pot window because I time everything to where right after uh my burst, I have another inner release built up, and then right at the last like 3 seconds of my pot, I have another fail cleave built up.
Around the time I finished running DSR on his alt, a friend of mine from I used to be a head officer in the biggest free company in Cactar, and I fucked off because the leader was basically parse bashing random people and being a prick, and also exerting his supposed girlfriend, who was going around just like using her children as an excuse to get mad at people. Like if I said the word stupid or retard, like I think that the way healing this is retarded. She was like, "Excuse me, my kids are retarded." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not even talking about your kids. I don't care about your kids. Shut up." I don't really care about
Yeah,
that. But that's not what I was talking about. This guy, the other warrior, the friend, he mains warrior. He's like 95 percentile for all of Savage. He stuck with that whole free company all of half of this year to try to clear 4. He spent all the way into, I'd say July. The end of July, it took him to clear fucking 4 with that group. And I'm like, dude, you could have joined any static and formed your own, and you're like hanging around people that are fucking gray and struggling to do the first one for 2-3 months. You've been re-clearing for 5 months, 1 and 2, Like, what are you doing? And he just, when I told him, I'm like, you just now cleared that? And I swear to God, I feel like the biggest piece of shit for saying that. Like, I'm like, you just now cleared 4 for the first time? I cleared that shit months ago. That broke him the fuck down. And he basically quit the game. And
I don't blame him.
like, I didn't actually think to even say that because I was just coming off of DSR. Like, my brain was like, okay, I need to get through this shit quick, and then new Ultimate's out, I'm fucking gonna do it. And then I had done it within the first few months, like right around the time that he had told me that, I literally had it done. And he's just like, dude, I can't anymore. This game is just shit. I'm like, why don't you just leave the free company then? Come join me. Or maybe I'll teach you how to do Paladin. He's like, dude, Paladin's too fucking advanced for me. I'm like, what? Paladin's not that fucking hard, dude. It's easy as shit. All you do is run around and heal people as an excuse to not do damage.
I don't know.
You
I've
ju-
heard Paladin. You have to have a whole spreadsheet. I haven't played Paladin since 2.5.
I don't have any issues doing it. It's like fucking second nature at this point. I press buttons.
But I don't understand. I like Dark Knight. Oh, I heard Gunbreaker was harder than Dark Knight. Gunbreaker can't.
a lot harder than Dark.
But I don't find it that way. I find Gunbreaker 10 times easier because I'm following a set path. Like, I'm just making sure I fit all my GCDs in No Mercy, but I'm following the set path. And they say like Dark Knight is like an advanced warrior, but I feel like Gunbreaker.
Use everything. If you just use everything on cooldown, you will get a decent parse. Like you can, you don't even have to be a god. You can just use everything on cooldown. You don't even need to time everybody's crap. Like you'll do just fine and do enough damage to clear anything.
What I was basically trying to compare from my story, though, was that 95 percentile war. His name is Datona Pendragon. You can look him up on FF logs.
I think I have. That name sounds extremely familiar. Well,
Holy
I've ran.
shit. So I've been sitting here with Warrior this whole time, and I'm still at like 7K. Let's fucking go.
My headphones died literally mid-sentence. That's great. I had to plug them in. He basically, I tried to convince him to try to do Paladin, and he said it's way too complicated and too fast. I'm like, what? We have the same fucking GCD speed, just about. How is
But you have Paladin has more button blow, does it not?
Yeah, and he just didn't understand. I'm like, dude, I'm like, is Warrior that much fucking harder? He's like,
No,
yeah, Warrior's fucking hard, man. I'm like, all right, I swap over to it, and I'm like, the only part that I saw was hard was overcapping fucking Beast Gauge. That's it. And then like, there's only like a couple like, hand-to-hand fucking rules when it comes to running Warrior. You never fucking use any kind of ability that ups the Beast Gauge at 90. Always use all your fucking Fell Cleave at 90. Always have more than no fucking 2 Infuriate at a time. Always be fucking spamming that shit. It's like basic shit.
It is. Like,
it's sad.
There is a skill ceiling for Warrior, but it's not nowhere near as high as the other 3 tanks. Basically, for you to completely optimize doing Warrior, you want to make sure your time and your Beast Gates are always line up to 100 during buff windows, and to line up your Inner Chaos is to line up to have 2 at burst windows. But other than that, it's a face roll. But
I mean,
that's just
the class in general. It's like, because it's using its tank gauge, its job class gauge for damage, whereas Paladin doesn't. He sees that as too confusing, I think. And I think that's what was messing with it. I'm like, it's not any different from fucking Black Mage's gauge. I mean, Black Mage's gauge is more fucking confusing than Beast. You got Polygot hanging, you got the fucking Umbral Hearts up the top, and you got your Transpose. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in that gauge. Although some other job gauges are just as fucking confusing and got some shit going on, but Beast Gauge just has one fucking thing, and it's a number, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with Authority. It's one fucking number. You get it to, you use abilities at 50, and ability, that's it. Once you get it capped at 100, you do abilities. Big brain, basically.
I'm gonna hop off so I can feed my kiddos for bedtime. But like I said, I'm gonna stay on this server. If you guys need me for advice, or y'all just need an extra tank to prog, just holler at me. Like I said, I'm always available outside of late nights, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
I usually do pings at 4:30 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, well that's like 2 my time, so yeah, I'll be available.
All right, I'll ping you then.
Alright.
I mean, you'll get a ping from here.
Okay then. All right, well y'all have a good day. Good
All right,
night.
you too. Good night,
Bye,
man.
guys.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New
Happy New
Year's.
Year.
All right, are we
Yeah,
all ready to
same
die?
time for me to go get hammered from my family. What?
Oh, I was about to say, are you all ready to die? Tomorrow?
In what?
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Are you all ready
Oh.
to die tomorrow? Because, I mean, we
For
pretty
7
much
again?
reached Violet Purgation.
Yeah.
Let's just
I
consider
can
it
be
that.
whatever you need, generally.
I've seen with
Except
the
for an
Violet
extra mana they can
Purgation that there's 2 ways to do it.
We're doing the sleepo method.
Just do sleepo. Everyone does sleepo.
Sleepo. Got it.
The first method that's described in Hector, just completely fucking ignore it because it's gonna confuse you if you look at that first right now.
That's for
Yeah.
like
Okay,
only do that
fair
shit
enough.
if you truly understand how the mechanic works and you know how to like place AoEs and shit and to save yourself. Actually, I wonder if I
Right.
can
Save
Fair
yourself.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I wanna.
I mean,
What,
that's
you
what
save
we
yourself?
had to do. Like, we were like sitting there. We just had to sit in one of the spots, like one of the corners, for an extra turn instead of running the opposite side, so we could stack AOE's in one area and then run right before they went off.